Yo, not much. Gonna read over the course again and then just hope I can fucking bullshit my way through. I'll have exam tomorrow. So. Besides, you can definitely use the practice. Actually, I really like this song, dude. So catchy. One more time. I can skip this. You either notice or you don't. It's just binary, decimal, hexadecimal. You either notice or you don't. Right. do you want?
おいおい足引っ張ってんの誰だよ。どんどん先に行っちゃうソラルさんでしょ。俺はみんながやりやすいように道切り開いてるだけ。俺はそっちの言い分でしょ。こっちは迷惑してんだよなあ坂田。全員死ね。ああ俺までバクバクお前だけは許さない。もうチームワークどこ行ったお前ら。ぶっ飛び頃ってな常にのバックアップ走れキノコ重視さも満タン深夜2時から6時間ここで飛ぶ終わりそうもないな。やっぱりやだやだ著者の味方非より未主義が止まらない手のひら返すことだけは命をかけてござる。なりませんぞ。最後の最後でセブし忘れ物の哀れ言わずもがなのんぺつまくらしてんますね振り出しに戻れ RPG。悪を蹴散らす勇者の剣はないないないないないないあの子を守る魔法の盾はないないないないないない大空をかける空飛ぶ船はないないないないないない世界を救う旅に出る気はないないないないないない闇に染まれブルゲヌシライダースマルスバイこれが俺の最大奥義インフィニティインパクト。はははお前ら。世界の果てのその向こうでもしも魔王を倒したらエンドロールが流れたら僕らの明日はどこに。やっぱりやだやだ僕が先頭ない最初の街から進まない1かける4がゼロになるもう100年が過ぎたそんでもいいかな悪かないな退屈しのぎにゃなるもんな一生旅していたいから君と夜更かして RPG。
Let me put something more steady on. That's way more steady. Alright. I'm like, oh, this is like really the first time I've taken the actual course to read over it, man. Well, I'm streaming the study, so is it a stream? Not really. But with my mom being in the hospital, this is like the first time I've had like the opportunity to properly. Like last night, I was not stressed. I was way too fucking stressed out. I'm still stressed as fuck, but yeah, a bit less so at least. Mom is looking good today. But yeah, it's 1900 now. 14 hours. I'll have my exam, so I gotta do some studying. I know most of it, one would hope, right? For example, MAC address. What's a MAC address? MAC address is a unique identifier that will be given to hardware, specific hardware components, or hardware components with an NIC, aka a network interface controller. And then the next question is, what's an NIC, aka a network interface controller? It's a network module in your device that allows you to connect to the internet. That's why it is called either the hardware address, physical address, or Ethernet address. Identifies the network adapter on, among others, your PC, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Unique address is needed to connect devices inside of a network. When you go outside of a network, that's when it turns into an IP. There are 48 bits or 6 bytes, of which the first 3 bytes, well, actually, technically the last 3 bytes, because a byte starts on the right, sorry, right? Because 1 byte is 8 bits. So the last 3 bytes is the OUI, the organization unique identifier, which you can see who built the damn thing. And then the first 3 is your unique MAC address. Or your unique identifier, I mean. The network interface specific identifier. Oh, he's definitely gonna ask that. The NISI. EC. IEEE, Institute of Electric and Electronic Engineers. Electrical and Electronics Engineers. Yeah, MAC address is essentially 6 hexadecimals. Well, no, it's 12 hexadecimals. 6 blocks. Ethernet broadcast address, yeah, that's all just if. You see that in the Ethernet package. That means it goes to everyone in the network. So, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. Oh, I don't need to do this because we won't have internet. Again, physical hardware Ethernet. How many bits? 6 bytes. 8, 16, 32, 48. How many bytes? Well, 16, obviously. Yeah, the command for seeing the MAC is getMAC. You can also do ipconfig all for the same thing. It will also tell you the MAC address. Ooh. What MAC addresses does it show? All of them? Unicast. Unicast is to one specific device, multicast is to multiple devices, and broadcast is to everybody. And then the broadcast is the FFFFFF, and multicast begins with 01005E. So is it always? No, because it's to 000001 as well. Oh no, that's never mind. So 01005E. Is it always that? Yeah, see, I'm guessing no, because there's a question here that asks. All MAC addresses that have the least significant bit of the most significant byte as one are multicast addresses. What? All MAC addresses that have the least significant bit of the most significant byte as one are multicast addresses. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I get it. You have 8 bits in a byte, right? The least significant bit is the last one, which is essentially 1, right? If that's 1, your byte is 1. So if you have 7 zeros and a 1, your byte is 1. If you have 6 zeros, a 1 and a 0, then your byte is 2, because it's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Leading up to a maximum of 255, obviously. So if the smallest bit in your byte is 1 and the rest is 0, that's... Actually, no, because it goes... Yeah, no. It's just if the least significant bit of the most significant byte is 1, it's a multicast. Gotcha. Ethernet frame. OSI model, open systems interconnections. That's important. He's definitely gonna ask that shit. So we got the physical layer, the data layer, the network layer, and then... No, the transport layer and then the network layer. Oh, fuck, it's network and then transport. I was right. First thought. Okay. In the physical layer, we'll find the hardware devices. In the data link layer, it's essentially the MAC addresses, right? This layer will cause data to be sent in a safe, complete, and faultless way from one network device to another. This happens by dividing the data in pieces. One piece we call an Ethernet frame. So the data link layer is where what you find in the data link layer, the Ethernet frame. I'll put it that way then. Then the network layer, that's where the IP packet is. And then the transport layer is TCP and UDP. I know TCP is transmission control protocol. I never remember UDP, dude. It's user data something protocol, I think. Meow. Meow. And then when you look at an Ethernet frame, the first one is the destination, then it's the source. So the first 6 destination, the next 6 source, the next 2 is the ether type, in this case IPv4, because A0806 is ARP, I believe. And then the payload, which is the data, which is 40. Is that 46? That should be 48, no? Oh no, it's 46 and 1500 bytes, and then you have 4 bytes of CRC. Control mechanism. So, you got the header, the data, and the trailer. In an Ethernet frame. Oh, it says it here. I basically said everything that's in here, so that's good. Special receiver MAC address is the broadcast MAC address. Yeah, it's everything F. 48 bits on one. Everything F is 255, 255, 255, 255. Essentially. installation and use of Wireshark. Yeah, Wireshark's packet sniffer. You can use it to see what packets is being sent in your network. Don't think we will need this because I'm pretty sure we don't get internet. ARP, Address Resolution Protocol. GARP, GARP, Gratuitous Address Resolution Protocol. ARP is a call out, like a handshake between two people. Like, oh, who's got this ping, and then the MAC address will be like, oh, hey, that's my IP, or who's not ping, who's got this IP, and then the MAC address responsible for that gets that IP will then be like, oh, that's me, and that's how you like say hello in a network. Or you could do GARP, which is like, yo, motherfuckers, I'm here. And you just shout out, this is my ping and my MAC address at the same time to everyone. So yeah, destination, first 6, which is broadcast in this case. Source, the next 6, which is, well, a regular source in this case. And then 0806, which is an ARP request as the Ethernet type. And then it's a minimum of 46 bytes of data. If there's less than 46 bytes of data being sent, you will automatically fill in what is essentially junk data, right? To get the 46 bytes. And then comes the trailer, the checksum. Alright, this here. TCP/IP, Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. TCP checks if the data is correctly delivered from client to server. UDP is like a shotgun. It's like, gets a request, here's a bunch of data, did you get it? I don't give a fuck. IP address, unique 32-bit number? Yeah, I guess. That is assigned to a host in a network. 2 to the 32 possible IP addresses. 4 billion, in other words. Dotted the decimal format. I don't remember that, man. He might ask that. Dotted decimal. Bit long number, hard to remember. Blah blah blah. 4 times 8 bits. Every 8 bits form 1 byte. Every byte has a value from 0 to 255. IP address is 2 parts. Yeah, you've got 5 classes of IP. Class A is 0, 0, 0, 0 to 127, 255, 255, 255. Then you got 128, 0, 0, 0 to, oh, fuck, I want to say 191.255, 255, 255. That's class B. Class B. Yep. Then 192 to 239 for class... No. 192 to 223. 255, 255 for class C. And then D is 230 to 239. And then class D is 240. Right? Nope. I'm incorrect. Oh, no. I'm correct. D 224 to 239. Yeah, because the bit at the start is For class A, 0. For class B, 10. For class C, 110. For class D, 1110. And for class E, 1111. Private IPs. 10. 0.0 to 10 to 55 to 55 to 55, I want to say. B is 172.16 to 172.31, again with 255. C is 192, 168. Point 0 to 0.255. I don't think D and E have an IP, private IP. Because D is multicast and E is testing. Oh shit. I said that too early. Where's your public versus private? Skip ahead. 10 to 10, yep. 16 to 31, 0 to 255. Yeah, okay, that's correct. And then D and E do not have private addresses. Fuck. He's definitely gonna ask what CIDR means. I technically know what it means, it's how you write the subnet thing, but I don't know what it means. Classless interdomain routing. Classless interdomain routing. Yes, let's go. I remembered. Oh god. Yeah, subnet is always a series of ones and then a series of zeros. If there's ever like a one and a zero at a place, it can never be a subnet mask. So you can have weirdo subnet masks that won't be 255, 255, 0, 0, or whatever. But if binary, if you converted binary, it's all ones and then all zeros, you're good. That's a subnet mask. If that is not the case, it is not a subnet mask. Ever. That's also where the CIDR comes into range, because you just write slash, like behind the IP, you write slash, and then the subnet mask in terms of how many bits you have. 1. So if you do 255.000, 8 of your bits are 1. So it's a /8, and that'll immediately tell you, oh, I'm in a class A IP. Even though we know the range is outside, inside out, so we know, oh, then that's class IA, right? Doesn't matter. So if your subnet mask is a class B, it'll be 255.255.0.0. So it's 16 ones, so it's /16, and then for class C, obviously, add 8 more ones, so 24 ones, so it's /24. Static and dynamic IP, everybody knows that. Static is you get the same IP every time. Dynamic is you just get one assigned to you. It can be different whenever you get one assigned. Public versus private, obviously. I just explained all of that, right? Private IPs are used internally for an internal network, and public IPs are to get onto the WAN, I suppose. Well, not technically the WAN, the internet. Just the internet. So yeah, obviously A, B, private, might add. Oh no. Wait, 176 to no, not private. It's 172.16 to 172.31. So this is not private, it's public. 118 class A, because it's below 127. This is class B, class C internal IP. Class C external. Class A. It's actually the DNS for Google. Address resolution protocol. I'd explained already what it does. So, can skip this too now. Let me go over it just so I know. I'm fairly certain that it did what I said it did, right? I mean, right? You get a request looking for a physical address of a node with IP address, blah blah blah, and then the guy's like, "Oh, here's my MAC address." Like, who is IP 192.168.1.90, and then that guy will be like, "Oh, hey, that's me. My physical network address is MAC address." And GARP is just, I'm fucking here. So, yeah. Also, in Wireshark, he will ask this. A GARP is called an ARP probe for some reason. A hub will always broadcast. That's why nobody uses them anymore. A switch can do one by one. That's stuff. Unmanaged switch is a dummy switch. You can't do anything. And then a managed switch is the ones we would use. You can configure via a CLI, command line interface. Yeah, and then obviously if you connect a switch or a hub with a computer, that's gonna be a straight through. And if you connect a switch or a hub to a switch or a hub, you need a cross cable, crossover. MDI, media dependent interface with crossover, and then this is one that automatically detects what it needs. Router has 2 NICs or more, because otherwise it needs to route your data from one internal network to another internal or external network, for which it needs NICs. So if you want, for example, a router that connects 3 of your internal networks with your internet, that router needs to have 4 NICs. Because you need 3 internal ones for your different internal networks. For example, let's put them in 3 different IP classes, because study. Class A, 10.7.8.25. Class B, 172.18.240.17. And then Class C, 192.168.10.10. But you need to get onto the internet, which requires a public IP. So you have to have an NIC NAT, network address translation, to make those private IPs into a public IP. And then let's make the public IP 84.75.32.7. So you need 4 different NICs on this one router to connect all those networks with the internet, or a possible 1 external network. A router does not always have a modem. A modem is needed to make connection to your ISP. I gotta remember that part. Not always have a modem. He's definitely gonna ask something about that. I would, right? I totally would. Here's a explanation. I don't know if I can. Can I open it? Cool. So, right, Class A, internal network, 10.0.1.20, 21, 22. A Class 10 is only 1 IP, by the way, or 1 network. So these numbers could all be different, like 7.1, 8.1, 9.1. That's no problem. Class A IP is technically, you only have 1 network, but you have well, 255, 255 minus 2. You got like 700 possible connections to that network, right? Depends how many terminals or hosts you need to connect. Anyway, that goes to your modem router switch access point, and then that gets netted network address translated into a public IP that you can connect to via your ISP to the internet with. Same thing here, but with extra steps. You added a router, which also so essentially these computers are not directly connected with this laptop and this mobile phone because you put a router in it, so they cannot directly go to these IPs. They have to go to this IP, and then the router will forward that to the relevant host. Same thing, right? Just an extra step. DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. What does it do? It automatically assigns IPs to hosts that request one. These are dynamic and may result in having different IPs over different connections. Oh, I should probably mention that it assigns everything and not just the IP. Yeah, they can expire. I forgot how to check this. What's the configuration? What's the there's a... Is that under IP config? Oop. It is okay. It's IP. It's just IP config. That's fine. Yeah, IP automatic private IP addressing, and it's Windows assigning you an automatic IP when the DHCP server is unable to send a reply, or when you can't contact the DHCP server. So if you see this IP specifically, 169.254.226.200, something's fucked up. Try again. Yeah, DNS domain name system, what does it do? It translates domain names into IPs. If you go onto your browser and you type www.youtube.com/PirajTV, your request gets sent to a DNS server in the form of, yo, what the fuck is the IP of www.youtube.com/PirajTV? And then the domain name server will be like, oh, that's this IP, and then you go into the A records, which are address records, and then the C name records, which are canonical name records, and I believe the address records is just your main domain name to an IP, and the C name is your name to another name. Yes, okay. C name is name to name, obviously it's in the name, C name, and then A records is name to IP. Fully qualified domain name is the complete domain name. So you have your main name, so www.encora.be, but you have a host name, right? An email server. Then you just do mail.encora.be. You link that to encora.be, and that's the fully qualified domain name. Two parts: host name, domain name. Domain name consists of the name of the organization followed by the top level domain, TLD. For example, Encora.be is the name of the organization, BE is the TLD, the ISO country code. These two together form the domain name, and if Encora had a mail server with the name mail server, then mailserver.encora.be would be the fully qualified domain name. Web servers, that's a protocol for HTTP, exactly the same as DNS. You send a request for HTTP, it'll send one, it'll reply with the web page, essentially. Cisco Packet Trader, yeah, we did Tracer. I know how this works. It's actually really fucking cool. I enjoy it. I enjoy playing around with this. Oh no. Tomorrow exam. Network, basic networking. And then Tuesday it's exam OS, Wednesday it's assembly, and then Thursday it's printers. Peripherals. I mean, it's also raids and stuff, right? It's a lot more than printers, but yeah. But this is the first time I managed to actually do anything at all for it. Because my mom had an, well, we don't really know what she had. They think she might have had a stroke on Friday. So I've been in the hospital the whole weekend. She's still there. More tests Monday, tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, not done much studying. So here we are. But yeah, Cisco Packet Tracer is like really cool. You can make like giant fucking networks if you wanted to, and then test them out. It's like a virtual machine for networking. It's really fucking cool. I quite enjoy it. The only downside is maybe not a good way. The annoying part is that it works just like in real life. If you plug in a router, like we always use empty router, so you put in an empty router, and you want to put in network cards, you can't do that unless you like literally click it off, because you can't put a network card into a running router. You're like, I understand that, but just let me fucking put it into it. It's a computer program. You know what I mean? Skip the nonsense. God damn it. But yeah, you can connect everything, set everything up, give everything IPs, DNSs, put in web servers. It's really fucking interesting to fuck around with if you're like any way, shape, or form into like networking. Really fucking cool, in my opinion. And then you can start do real-time or simulation, and you can see all the packets go back and forth and stuff. It's like really fucking. Actually, I really think it's really cool. Cisco made a good thing with this. The only downside is you constantly have to log in just to use it, which is really fucking annoying. Like, you give this to me for free for training and practice, but you expect me to log in like every single fucking time. Like, okay, bro, I get it. And the dumbass thing is, like, it's a IT website, right? So the passwords that they require are like, oh my god. But yeah. It's kind of cool. You like literally click on desktop, you get this entire. I mean, I cut it off a little bit to fit it, but it's kind of like this. Yeah, like you see here, you can get a bunch of shit. And that's how you can tell. You know. Not fun to learn? Well, you have to be like, you know, I love computers, you know what I mean? But I really love computers. I've been doing computers since I was like 8 years old. I'm 38 now. So for me to actually like put it into practice finally, I suppose, is it's quite stimulating. I really enjoy it. But yeah. Cisco Packet Tracer is no joke, dude. Like, it's like that's a legit program. It's an exact representation of a physical network. It's just not a physical network. It doesn't actually exist, but it's an exact representation of it. Like, on the side, you can like literally see the packets go back and forth, and ARP requests happening, DNS requests happening. Like, it's literally a virtual machine for a physical network. You know what? Cisco packet. See if I can remember my fucking password, or if I have to walk down downstairs to my course, my physical course. Oh, I remembered it. Perfect. Ooh. All right, let's say let's make something interesting. PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4, and the server. I guarantee I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow as well, so this is actually perfect practice. Can't you focus on learning things? Yeah, I used to have the same problem, but this is different because this interests me. You know what I mean? Like, if I have to learn stuff that I'm only mildly interested in, or like I don't really give too much of a shit about, then I shut down, dude. That's not gonna happen. But if I'm like super fucking interested in it, oh, that's a different story. Oh, yeah, see? Cannot add the module when the power is on. You have to like literally turn the power off. Put the modules in. Turn the power back on. You have to wait. Click on comfy. It'll tell you, oh, the device is still booting up. If you click this away, it'll go back. I always leave it. Because right here, you can see the progress. Oh, you can't see that window. Fuck. Oh, never mind. My bad. Anyway, those are set up. That's kind of annoying. Why could I'm just gonna do display then for now. What was I doing? Set up the router. I need web server, another web server, a DNS server. Oh no, I forgot something. Duh. Where's my switches? Fucking idiot. I don't remember which one it is. Right there. Is it PT switch? I can't remember. Does it matter? Just a 2960. One for you. One for you. One for you. One for you. do I do notes again? Over here. Oh, god damn it. Turn that on. Let me connect everything first. Your switch 2. You get 1. So you're 192.168.21. 1. Oh, nope. You are 2.0, so you are 192.168.30.1. And then you're 3, 192.168.40.1. Okay, they're all work. Well, they're set up. I swear, I wish I knew the shortcuts. Oh my god. Okay, that's everything connected at least. DHCP on default gateway 192.168.10.1. Who am I making the DNS server? I'll make this guy the DNS server as well. So the DNS server will be. What IP am I going to give this one? 192.168.10.2. Start IP address. 192.168.10.10. 50 because it's a class C. What? Oh, fuck. Oh. Why is this not updating? Oh, I had to click save, not add. Dumbass. Yeah. This will also be the DNS server on. I should have made way more notes so I could fill all of this in already. Hang on. Oh no. Let's do garage.com. .local. This is something I hope to do as a job, yes. Long story short, I don't want to like go into my medical woes. I used to have a very physical job. I put like 2,000, 3,000 kilograms on my body a day, right? Not in one go, obviously. Wouldn't be sitting here otherwise. But I kind of fell apart and I can't do that no more. So I'm taking this opportunity to actually go and get the certifications that I need in the hopes to better my life. But I've been doing this. That's my chair. I thought it was my cat. I've been doing this for my whole life already because I'm also again like I'm actually interested in it. I used to do this, well, not this specifically. This is a little bigger than I used to do it. But I used to fuck around with my home network and stuff, right? Like any computer nerds would. 192.168.10.2 because it's static and it's gonna be the DNS, so we don't really want to have dynamic IPs, obviously. Okay, so HTTP on file name index.html. We did that, and we make this thing right here. Say Garage. Save. The HTTP service is on. It'll direct the default gateway to 10.1, which is the 10.1 network interface card that we've got right there. And it'll have a maximum number of 246 users because the first IP address that gets distributed is 10 and the last one is 255? No, that's the broadcast. 254, right? What's next? HTTP, I set that up. I set the DHCP up. The DNS on. An A record, name, garage, address, garage.local. Do I have to do www for this one? Is that a C name? www is a C name, right? I'm so fucking confused now. No, it's not a C name. Hang on. Sorry. See, this is why it's good that I'm doing this again. Because if it checks those, I'm technically not correct, right? This one. They haven't even gotten to servers yet, Jesus. Oh, here we go, servers. I did it in the config menu. I hope that's not a problem. We have to check the desktop as well. I did that. Yeah, see, save, not add, the mess. No, this is just using. Oh, here we go. Oh, it does. www. Excuse me. Oh, you just do both of them. Okay. Yep. What? Wait, what? Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, yeah, the name is. Never mind. I'm an idiot. And then the IP would be this server, so 192.168.10.2. At. And then also garage.local. Same address, 192.168.10.2. At. Now, the thing is, I already know what IP addresses I'm giving everything else, so 20. This is 20.2. Notes. Boom. Notes. This will be the DHCP server for that network. And we already have a DNS. That's not needed anymore. I need a web server. Twitch.local. Whatever. What does it matter? Twitch.local. And your IP is boom 192.168.20.2. Server you, you're 168.40.2. You will be your DHCP, and your web browser will be youtube.local. And then we got you 192.168. Oh, 40.2. Fuck this up. No. Is this 30.2? Make sure I do that right in the fucking. It's the DHCP and geek.local. Boom. Okay, so back to here. We have twitch.local. I'm copy pasting the app. It doesn't matter. 192.168.20.2 and then www.twitch.local 192.168.20.2 and then we have youtube.local, which is 192.168.30.2 and www.youtube.local. Oh my god, I can't type local. 192.168.30.2 and then geek.local 192.168.40.2 add and www.local 192.168.40.2 add. So our DNS is set up. Obviously the websites aren't set up yet. Our DHCP is set up. Our web server itself is set up. With the desktop IP config. See, it doesn't always. It would have not worked had I not checked desktop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop filling it in here, dude. It doesn't automatically make 10.1 your default gateway for some fucked up reason. I guess because that's not always the default gateway. Yeah, no, I get it. But then ask me, for fuck's sake. Right? Okay. That's set up. Now, these computers. Open them. Desktop, IP config, DHCP. Boom. 10.10. Correct subnet mask. Correct default gateway. Good DNS server. Boom. Should be 11 now. Perfect. 12. Yep. Lucky number 13. Okay. That one's done. Just out of curiosity. Ping 192 168 10 11. Perfect. Let's go around the block. Just gonna do it here for straight off the bat. 168. What is this? 40.2. Your subnet mask is this. Your default gateway is one less. And your DNS server 10.2. You are kick. Default gateway 192.168.40.1. DNS 192.168.10.2. Make it 10. See, it fills the rest in automatically. Then, if you have your if you set it up here, it fills this in. If you set it up here, it does not. I gotta stop using this, bro. This one sucks. Okay. Doesn't need a DNS. That should be good now. Maybe not. Oh no, there we go. That's a fucking... I don't know why it does that. I have no fucking idea why it does that. That's a Cisco packet tracer thing. The first... I asked that in class as well. Like, the first ping always fucking times out, dude. I don't know why. Because clearly it's working. Because otherwise I wouldn't get the other 3. And then I immediately tried again and all 4... That's a weird fucking bug or something, dude. Go back to this, close the command prompt, get the browser open. And then we do geek.local. Oh my god, I can't fucking type no more. Go. Boom! Geek. So I'm connecting from PC 0. I'm going through the switch, through the router, to the other network, to the web server. The web server is responding. Oh, hello, there's my index page. Boop. Bam. Geek. So this one works. The server's set up. Now we'll see if the DHCP works. IP config DHCP. Boom. 40.10. Perfect. Oh, no. Yep, sorry. 11. Lucky number 13. Boom. And then just take a random one. Command prompt. Ping. 192.168.10.11. Again, the first one's gonna time out. And then we got replies. That makes no fucking sense to me, dude. But it's working. So that's good. And then let's see from here. Oh. Barrage.local. That's not good. Oh no. Okay, that just took a while for some reason. Okay, why did that take so long? I got scared for a second there. Okay, next. Chapter 20? Yep, 20.2. Yes, yes, yes. Services. DHCP on HTTP. Edit the index from this to this. Like a random PC. Again, the first one times out. Makes no sense, bro. Perfect. Did I set up the DHCP? I haven't. Now I have. LinkedIn. Perfect. Should be good. We'll test it out later. I'm just gonna set everything up now first. HTTP index. You were what? YouTube. No. No. This first. This was 30. Oh my god, 192.168, 31. Oop. 192.168, 10.2. Yep. Boom. Why does the first packet always time out? It makes no fucking sense to me, dude. Hello? Okay, weird. There you have it. Fully functioning network. Technically, fully functioning 4 networks with 1 DNS server in the entire network. And 4 different servers spread over all 4 with 4 clients, and they all work. 4 hosts. Well, host/client. And they all work. So yeah. I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow too, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. One hopes. See, I'm pinging the PC and it's sending a ping back. Isn't that cool as fuck? I love that shit, dude. I love that you can see all of that stuff. It's so cool to me. All right. Done. That was... We did good. Ports! The in or exit of your computer, specifically, i.e. a post bus on apartments, right? You know to go to the apartment, but once you're in the apartment, there's like 50 post buses. You need to know the right fucking bus or socket, which is what ports are called as well. And then yes, you've got 80 for HTTP, you got 443 for HTTPS, you've got 67, 68 is DHCP, 53 is DNS, 21 is FTP, I want to say 22 is Telnet. Ah, fuck, I can't remember. Oh yeah, the well-known. There's 3 different ranges of ports. Well-known, registered, private/dynamic. Well-known is 0 to 1023. Registered is 1024 to 49,151. And then the private dynamic is 49,152 to 65,535. Local and remotes. Local port is the port number on a local client to connect, to receive connections. These gates can be random from a certain range. A remote port is the port number on the remote server where you make the connection to. So if you're going to RDP, Remote Desktop Protocol, that'll be, you have to connect to port 3389. Or if you've got port forwarding and you've got that set up to a different port, right, then you have to blah 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 find the right port. Well, not find, you have to know the right port. So if, for example, you say port 25,000 is the port I'm going to listen to for RDP, because you can change that in the registry. Don't do that, by the way. I highly recommend you not do that. Like, fuck around in the registry, I mean. Unless you know what you're doing. But you can change the RDP port there, and then you have to connect to whatever port you changed it to there. Or you can set up a port forwarding so that when you connect to port 25,000 on your router, that gets port forwarded to 3389 on your desktop, which still means technically you're listening to 3389, but you have to connect to port 25,000 because the traffic gets sent to 3389. Okay. TCP and UDP. Transmission Control Protocol. I don't know what UDP means, dude. User Data Protocol, something. Datagram Bro, it's only 4 extra letters. What the fuck, bro? Datagram. I keep thinking data bursts because essentially what it does is a data burst, right? A TCP, what that does is it sends a request, then you get a response, and then you start sending data. A UDP is you get a request and you fucking shotgun a response. Does it arrive? I don't give a fuck, right? So TCP slower but much more secure. UDP a hell of a lot faster, but essentially. It's like I hate that I know what it does. I just can't like user datagram protocol. Oh. Well, see, I was right on those ports at least. Here's the network address translation, which causes your internal IP to become a public IP, right? Because you cannot get an internal IP and go on the internet. You have to have a public IP, so a external IP. So if your IP, if you go to whatsmyip.org and it says 84 point blah 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 blah, that's your public IP. You, however, are almost guaranteed these days to be behind a network, which means you're probably gonna have like a 192.168.1 point something as an IP for your specific device. However, that IP does not allow you to go online. You have to run that to your router, your default gateway, which will be almost certainly 192.168.1.1, especially if you haven't fucked around with it. And that default gateway will then, or that router will then translate, network address translation, your network address into a public, your private network address into a public network address, which then allows you to go online. I should point out that doesn't always just go to a different. That doesn't always go to a public. Like in the example we just made with the 4 different area networks, I didn't even go on the internet, right? But the NAT is still translating the default gateway of one into the default gateway of the other, technically. Otherwise, my 192.168.10.10 cannot communicate with my 192.168.20.10 because they're not in the same network. So that needs to go to a that needs to go through a network address translation to go from the point 10 network to the point 20 network. So here in the IP packets, they turn that shit around. That's really annoying, but I already know, so it's not too much of a problem. Like in the Ethernet frame, it's destination, source, type, data, trailer. So header, payload, trailer, or header, data, trailer. I think payload will probably be accepted. But in the IP packets, it's source, destination, source, destination, and then what it is. Right? So I'm requesting in this case an domain name translation, a DNS. That's a DNS from Google. And it's a 443, so we were going to an HTTPS request, a secure HTTP request. So my port, my 49,689, is gonna make a connection with the 443 destination port, and then this 443 becomes the source in the other packet that gets sent back, right? Because then the source is the 443 point, the destination would be the 49689 point, the source IP would be the Google DNS, and then the destination IP would be my internal IP. Well, actually, technically, it goes through a bunch of shit, because this actually goes to a router, then gets natted, right? And then comes back. Yeah, here we go. See, the net turns it into your public IP. So technically, Google comes back to my public IP, and then my NAT will turn that back into my. Guessing it shows that. Yeah. Okay. It goes through fully. Okay. So it goes through fully. So I send out a request to my router, essentially, which you don't see because my destination IP is 8888. But I need to go through an NAT, so a NAT. So I automatically send it to my router. And then my router turns that that private IP into a public IP, sends the request onwards. It routes the requests, right? Oh, you gotta take a left there, buddy. Took my left, found the source or the destination that I wanted, which now turns into the source because there's going to be a reply. Request reply, always request reply. Otherwise something's going on. Back to the router, because that's the one that actually made the request. The router will receive this, turn it back into my internal IP through the NAT, and then I will have the destination IP address that I was looking for when I inputted the thing. And then an HTTP happens to the other IP that we're actually going to, right? So this is only the IP packets. Just imagine this, right? You don't even see any of this, all right? I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but like when you type into Google or when you type into your browser, google.com, all right? What happens first that you have no knowledge about is all of this. You send out a packet to your router that gets sent through your router to a public IP to the Google DNS domain name system server that will then send back, oh, the google.com is attached to this IP, and that'll go back through your router, back into your computer, and then you immediately send out the request to the actual IP that you require that you got from the DNS request, which you never noticed, and only then will you get your website. Of course, if you type in google.com the first time, that DNS request happens. If you type in google.com the next time without having turned your PC off, 99% of the time, you still know that DNS translates what to what IP, right? So you'll go faster. Again, not that you notice, but yeah. That's the thing that happens. There you go, that's the NAT table. So these are previous DNS requests you have done that are being saved. So inside global, inside local, outside global. Gotta make sure to turn off the fucking firewall as well when you do this shit. Yeah, here we go. Here's where you change the port number. Where was that again? Local machine system current control set control, and then all the way down to port number. I think. No, current control set terminal control terminal server win stations RDP TCP. I'm never gonna remember this. Oh my god, I hope we don't have to do that. Oh my god, I think I'm through, guys. I might fail this part. I've been fucking up on this part, like in dumb ways. Hopefully I remember now how to do everything. I think we're gone through. And netstat, yeah, netstat dot... Oh, AN. What is N? That's where you can see all your ports. And this is how to make a UDP cable, so... That was hard. Oh, I'm never remembering this. T5688A, T568B. I gotta remember that in like some Star Wars type thing, dude. Oh, that's the T568B. It's a great fucking blaster rifle. Oh god. I mean, I feel like I explained everything correctly, right? And then I looked and everything seemed to be okay. I don't know, dude. I really enjoyed the Cisco packet tracer thing, though. My mind was at ease when I was doing that, I'm not gonna lie. I really like that stuff. Oh yeah, what was the difference between categories? The categories are how much data you can send per second and the frequency of the cable. And if you had an A, not doubles, an A increases. So if you have a category 6 cable, it's arbitrary numbers, let's say that's 10 gigabytes per second and 1200 megahertz. Arbitrary number, I'm not checking, there's no way that's true. Or we could choose here. Yeah, okay, 100 megahertz. So category 6, 250 megahertz at, I'm guessing that's 10 gigabits per second then. But if you have a 6A, it ups the bandwidth. Oh, bandwidth, not frequency, bandwidth. It ups the bandwidth. And then E ups the bandwidth and the frequency? Wasn't it? What? Does this get explained? Okay, that's not explained. Do you have a PowerPoint in there somewhere? Cat cable. Okay, there we go. Wikipedia. Oh, Ethernet cable, that's better. Yeah, see, no, a category. Okay, I was right. Category A improves both data rate and bandwidth, and a category E just improves data rate and not bandwidth. All right, I guess that was it. If he asks the happy karma, I'm gonna fuck that up. I already know. Alright. I'm gonna take 5 minutes. I need to go to the bathroom and stuff. Oh. Oh, bruh. So much stress. Jesus. And not just for the exam, right? Oh. I'll be back. Oh. All right, chill for an hour, then go to sleep, I guess, if I can. Yeah, to calm down, essentially, right? I went through the entire course, so... And I pretty much explained everything myself, right? So, yeah. I don't know what else to do. I was always bad at studying. This is too big. How do I change the... I'm not sure if that changed or not. I think it did. I'm just gonna play a regular game. Turn Fierce on. What's the default start here? I don't actually know. 1950. Yeah. But it's me, right? I'm just gonna start at 1925, which is the regular old starting date. So, oh, it's because of the OpenGL. I was like, why is everything so small again? That's not close at all, dude. The chemicals. Like, that is quite a ways, especially in this day and age. I'm gonna ignore that for now. What else can we do? Actually, I have a brilliant fucking plan. I'm not sure if it's gonna work though. Okay, so do make it big. How do I make inland lakes and stuff? I do want to make my own map. God damn it. I wanna, why did this take so fucking long? I want an inland sea, bro. Kappa. Okay, that looks a little bit more like it. Nice. Okay, this I like. But it's a little big. I like the whole... Yeah, let's try this again. But smaller. Okay, see? I like this a little bit more. It's more fucked up, so to speak. It's kind of perfect, right? There's a port here. Steel mill. Coal mine. Oh no, that's a metal workshop. There's a steel mill. It needs iron ore and scrap metal as well. What would you do? What would you do, Knight, if you're still here? What would you do? We have the perfect setup here, by the way. Just so you know. Well, what would you do? So I'm going to make... maybe this one? I could do both of these, right? I could do the hardware. I could grab the hardware factory as well. Let me quickly see. Well, I can't get both of them in there, but I can get close enough to put an extra. So I want this to work. The Schöne Fürth Metal Workshop. I made my things German. As you can see, I need a port for chemicals and I need a steel mill for steel. But a steel mill, these things, require iron ore, coal, and or scrap metal. Here's an iron ore mine. Here's a coal mine. Here's another coal mine. What would you do? These are actually so fucking close together, that's really fucking annoying. Like, that's actually not good. Here's your port. Here's another metal workshop, but I'm not sure I want to use this one. You're semi correct, right? Because here's the thing: you need a station here for the iron. You need a big fucking station here for the coal, the bringing of the steel, the removing of the crates of goods, and this also requires steel, chemicals, and crates of goods. You need a station right here to bring the iron ore from there and the coal from here and there. You need a station here for coal more. You need a big station here because this requires also goods, but it makes engineering supplies which you can ship out, and chemicals which you can ship out to all of your fucking things. I would never ever make this a loop, because here's the thing. I'm going to have many different trains going to many different stations on this. This is a perfect highway situation where you take off. Because like I said, I need to have trains that send, just from here, right? Let me zoom out a little bit. So this is the iron ore mine that's all the way over here. This requires engineering supplies. It doesn't require engineering supplies, but it makes it produce more, which you get from the port. These two require chemicals, which you get from the port. These two make goods, which you can bring to the port or a city. This one, engineering supplies. This one, engineering supplies. So you'll have many trains, and if you make one engineering supply train to service all of these engineering things, it will come to the first one, unload everything, and the other guys get nothing. So you need multiple different trains to go to multiple different stations, even though they're carrying the same damn thing. So you 100% cannot do this with a loop. You will get in the way of yourself constantly. You need a highway here to improve throughput. Because even with a highway, there's gonna be like massive slowdowns and shit. Guaranteed. Oh no, I'm starting straight up. This is all so close to, well, close. This is all so close together. This is like a perfect fucking, what do you call it? The only question that remains is, where do I place the highway itself? Oh. Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting it's not WASD. Be careful when you do these things, because if you just move slightly up, notice how that's no longer accurate. Oh. Here's the problem. This is a hard one to place, because I really do need to be touching that one at least. I'll do it this way, that way I can move out. And then we'll add a 1-1. Think big. Oh, I forgot to change the thing. Wait, hang on, sorry. I never changed it, right? I was studying underneath. If I was never changed it to just chatting. I'm such a bad streamer, bro. Yeah, too late now. I kind of don't like this. It's too much. I want. How did I do the other one? Like the 8th one? The screenshot that I sent you. I gotta see this. Can't remember, bro. I suck at this now. Where's my screenshots? Yeah, I was gonna go through the entire course, man, just to see if I could, like, essentially to get it. I didn't realize at all. Yeah. I should have put myself in just chatting, obviously. Actually, let me. While I'm looking shit up, because I am losing money. I already don't have money left. I gotta borrow everything. Okay, we're gonna make I'm gonna make a variation on the one that I made like back in the day. Oh crap. I should have put the money higher, I don't know. I don't know how much I can borrow. Or no. How much I'm gonna need. Oh. What? Why is this not working? I'm confused. Do I need a bigger... Like so then? Alright, Knight, look at this and tell me why I'm a moron. I just noticed. Exam time for you. Why am I a moron? I mean, I can still save this, but yeah, I'm a moron. Do you see it or no? I built it on the wrong highway. This highway goes this way, this highway goes this way. So this is technically the exit, but this needs to be the entrance. Yeah, never do that. That's a traffic jam and a half waiting to happen. Here's the question, how do I fix this without moving everything by one tile? I mean, it was like literally in the middle of the screen. Problem is I don't really have the room to... The exit's gonna be trash. I know it looks like a mess, but trust me, it'll work. I hope. Oh, crap. Okay. Yo, Range Guy, what's up? Welcome. My cat is snoring like crazy right now. Jesus. God, I wish there was a... like an automation. Copy paste, please. Oh. Hmm. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Balls. Oh, here. Right? That's one good loop? Oh, no, no, no. I don't like to do this because it slows down a lot, but yeah. Well, let's see if we did it correctly. Actually, let's start with this one first. Yeah, where's the loop? This is a dead end. That's a dead end, and that's the main highway. So, where's the loop? What? No, no, it's a full. Your trains have to be able to turn around. You have like a little loop off of the, and then it goes back onto the highway. Oh. I fucking kicked it away. Okay, this needs engineering supplies, so you go from port. We send engineering supplies. I haven't looked that up yet, so. This one first for the gold mine. That's it. Full load. So this train should go here, then it goes like so, continues on here, ignores this first cut. takes this underneath and back in. That's what should happen. Love it. I'll wait for the full load. So far, so good. Perfect. Yay. You, Lone Train. You. But your go-to is different. You won't unload at Schoenefurt South. You will unload at Kreuzbrück Ironstone. Go, go, go. And then I need one of you. You go to iron, and then the steel mill to drop the iron. Go, go. It needs to be, right? I plan to run a lot of trains on this one little track. If someone breaks down in the middle of it, I really don't have any runoffs, so that might be rough. So, I'm giving everything for this except for scrap metal. Where do I get scrap metal? Of course. You know what? Fuck that. No, I don't have vehicles yet. Shit. Yo, do I need scrap metal before it produces steel? For maximum production rate. No, okay. Oh fuck, I didn't tell it to. Oops. Be fine. Oh, I noticed the fuck up. This first. Oh fuck, I'm super broke. Oops. And then you let the money roll in. So I'm bringing engineering supplies, I'm bringing chemicals, I'm bringing steel. Oh crap. Oh. And for now, we'll send the goods to the port. I don't have enough of those, I guess it takes too long. Yeah, that's why. Kinda want one more. See, I've barely begun building, technically, and I already have 12 trains running on the same track, essentially. Breakdowns suck, obviously, but not much you can do about those. Doesn't count as being supplied, even though it's technically inside the coverage. That's annoying. Boom, no more loan. Almost made $1 million already. Now I've made $1 million because I made more because I borrowed 600k. Oh, that came up so quickly. I didn't. Oh, nice. We finally got the. Shit. Figures. I ain't got fucking trucks yet. I probably should have checked that first. I forgot how to auto replace. Replacing all the vehicles with new trains. Done. Double the speed. Yep. Quick and easy. No idea. I assume that's probably noted. God damn, these things are... I should make those bigger. Yeah, I don't think that's on. Ooh, that was right on time. Starting to get congestion. I can see why. I mean, he's doing all right. Breakdowns slow it down a little bit, but the what? I don't know what that means. Fuck is a fishing harbor? Okay. Yeah, I'm not pro at this at all. You should see what some people come up with. It's insane. successful highway slash line, I guess. It's a little congested. Could have done that better, I guess. I can't do these things. Like, this is bad. Because the train's not even off. If you have to wait here, then it's blocking the main line. I'm not even sending engineering supplies here. And I can barely keep up. Should have just straight up started with like 8 garages. All right. That's gonna be it for me, guys. I gotta get well rested for my exam tomorrow. Wish me luck. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll be back. More study tomorrow, right? Because I have an exam on Tuesday and on Wednesday and on Thursday. That'll be fun. Thank you so much. Peace the fuck out, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.